SK Vibemaker.
Very special guest in the building. Who's here, man?
Most hated in the cut, you know. S1.
Jeez. Definitely steadily ascending for you, man. It's been definitely a good year for you.
No, it has indeed still. Has indeed. It could have been better, but it's been alright, man. It's been good.
I mean, how would you explain the pluses for you this year, like the positive things that have happened?
Signing with Disturbing, obviously getting my house and that, finding myself away from the hood. And yeah, man, being able to express myself as an artist and following my dreams.
I'm glad you put, getting your house top of that, man, and that was a priority for you.
No, it was still. Come from a dark place, man.
Yeah.
Literally.
I mean, was that so it was first choice? You thought, you know what, when I make some money, when I sign my deal, I might get my house.
Yeah, literally. Like, see me, I come from the roads, like, no cap, I was homeless. Feel me, as I doing my thing, homeless.
Real talk?
Real talk, bro. Like, had bread, but I was homeless, you get? Obviously, Nan didn't want me back, so when I got the opportunity, I took it. And I'm grateful, bro.
Talk to me about that, though, man, because that is a sticky place to come back from, being homeless, and that you could go down a hole, man.
You know what it was, yeah? I had people around me to, like, keep me level-headed, because, obviously, the environment I was in, it's like, I wouldn't really, obviously, I was homeless, but I weren't homeless, if that made sense. Like, you get me? Obviously, them times I was trapping and that, so I was always in other people's houses and shit, you get me? But it was hard, like, the way I found my my mental state, it was mad. Like, I stopped caring for a bit, you get me? And that's when I had to find myself again and come back. And then, yeah, man, I had to go see grandma and talk to her, and yeah, man, I made that bond back.
Looked after the family and stuff?
Yeah, man, 100.
I mean, the dark place for different people is a different place. The dark place for you, kind of break down as simple as you can that dark place that you've come back from.
It was hell. It was hell. That's all I can say. It was hell. Like, I had one or two friends that I could probably count on, and when I really needed them, they weren't even there. You get me? And it's like, so for me, those two people were everything to man. You get? So once they stopped caring, it's when I stopped caring. And to me, that was man's real dark place. Cause man ain't really ever had no one. Cause
if you don't mind me asking, how did you get into that dark place, man?
Just let myself go. Cause I started drinking lean too much, popping pills and shit. Yeah, I lost myself. I found myself again.
I mean, that's definitely become a big thing in UK culture. We didn't think it was really going to happen over here. You know, in Atlanta, in America, that lean culture, that pure culture is a big thing.
The lean thing's been around since like 2013. It only started to get brandished properly in the scene like when young ads and them lot started to really talk about it. But I remember man was buying full sets and I was like 14, bro. You get me? But it just wasn't a big thing like that over here. But yeah, man, the lean's been about, but the pills thing, that's mad, man. Stay away from that. Get me, it's not good.
And at a time when, obviously Juice WRLD recently passed away as well.
R.I.P., man.
And that was like, what they're saying led to his untimely demise. Mad thing.
That's a mad story.
Yeah. I'm happy that,
that no more though, man.
Yeah, I'm happy that you're not sitting here glorifying it though, because there'll be certain people sitting down and be like, yeah, go.
It ain't fun. Trust me, it's not fun. It's far from fun. Pain.
So, music-wise, give us a reflection on your music journey to this point, where you're at now.
Boy, I started off doing some mental drill. Like every drill song I'd done was very aggressive and violent, like back then. But it was more of a thing because it's like it had to be. You get me? Like man couldn't do a drill song, and it was weak and people take to it. You feel me? But it's like every tune from like the first tune I'd done, I always had to say to myself like, yeah, let me find a new flow. Let me find the next flow. So if this track's hard, let me go hard on the next one to the third. You get me? And then I started to find fast beats and stuff. And then that's when I started to take off really in the drill. And then now it's like I'm trying to come away from the drill to the singing thing. I found a little melody inside of me, so I'm trying to just elaborate on that and see where I can take it.
How is that transition though? Because there are a lot of artists that want to be the hardest, and if you're singing, if you're doing melodies,
there's a difference with wanting to be the hardest and being the hardest, innit? And I am the hardest, and it's just until I drop my melody thing and everyone's gonna know, innit? But I know I'm the hardest. You get me?
Straight up.
That's just facts.
So all I hear, you talk about all I hear is S1 this, see me and don't do ish.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It gets to a point where you have ops or you have people that are like your rivals.
Of course.
But when do you decide to address them and maybe just ignore them? Because you address them and you make them famous, you ignore them and maybe they keep going on.
See me, yeah? I used to be so hot-headed because all I cared about was drill. Like, you see, cool. There was a period where I wasn't singing at all. I wasn't even thinking about it, you get me? Because obviously the drill thing was taking off, man, you feel me? And I always used to send for people, even when they weren't sending for me. And that was just for me to let them know, like, don't ever think that you can be at my neck. Like, I'm at your neck. Like, it's never easy for you feel me? But then I realized, like, I'm just giving away all my tricks. Let me just wait, you get it? And then when I hear the little cheeky odd little try to draw me out, I'll just destroy you again. But I've kind of calmed down because I've made too many careers and I don't really like it now.
So you're a sucker for a draw out?
Yeah, very bad, like very bad. If you talk on my name, I'll rise quickly.
Straight up?
Very.
Where does your relationship with UK music begin? What were the first artists that started to make an impact on you, that maybe even had you thinking, you know what, I can do this thing as well?
No, 100% it was gigs. Like back in the day, it was gigs, Dubs, Tiny Boost, Sneakball and that. Like, yeah, that was it for man. But growing up, I didn't really listen to the UK thing like that. Cause I was always around my pups. And my pups always had me listen to like Dipset, Dark Law, AR Rab, all them kind of people, you feel me? So I was more always on the American side of things anyway. But yeah, for the UK.
Is it important for you to have a UK artist identity? Because we are in a time when this UK thing's doing very well. London's doing very well as well.
Of course.
But there's a lot of artists that have this American sound.
Yeah,
do you care about that at all? Do you care about...
I don't care what people think. Like, I could make a melody track and someone could say, oh, it sounds American. But I don't care. Like, this is me, innit? It's me, but I add my sound to it. As long as I know they don't sound how you think it sounds, I don't care. But all of that, it's just capping, man, because there's so many rappers in the game now that people love who sound American. Do you know what I mean? So I don't even take that in, man.
For the record, man, I feel like this is maybe something important for us to address. Is S1 a drill artist?
No,
a UK drill artist?
No, I'm not a drill artist.
Can you understand why people might think you're a drill artist when you have a track record of making so much drill songs, right?
Of course. But now here's where it flips. I've been asking my managers and telling my managers, yo, let me go, like, let me do the melody thing. They always told me it's due time and patience. Let them hear the drill S1. I say, cool, give it to them, innit? Dropped Fate Love, done well, it's nearly on 1 million views. Then I dropped another little remix, JD Young and 23 Island. I dropped on my own channel, done alright at 400k. And I dropped another a melody track I tried on Press Play, done alright 300 something k. But it's like I got melody tracks in the locker that need to be heard, bro. Like, no cap, they need to be heard. But it's just whenever my label wanna let me go in it, when it's time to go brazy, man, go brazy.
Do you feel any obligation to UK drill, to like maintain a track record of making UK drill?
Not really. I'm the king of it. I can come back anytime I want and just take control. Anytime I want. I just let people get comfortable. Literally.
I love that confidence, man. Now, some people don't say it with their chest, they might be muttering.
Not me.
I feel confidence coming from you, man.
Have to be, bro. If you're not confident, you ain't gonna make it in life, bro. Literally.
So I feel like you've kind of answered this next question I was gonna ask you, but maybe we could get further clarity on it. Are you willing to compromise your sound to gain a bigger audience and maybe increase your streams? You have no problem with that?
No problem. That's why I'm an artist. That's why I'm signed. That's why I want to improve. I want to find out what I can do. Like, I know what I can do, but there's obviously more in it, and I want to know I want to know how far I can take it. Oh yeah, man. I'll do anything to make it, man. I got family to feed. Straight up. Literally.
You know, becoming a father, how much has that sort of affected you or changed you as a man?
My life in general.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. It changed me.
Made you think differently, move differently?
Mad different. Like, the way I think about life and treat life now, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. I have problems with the BM, not gonna lie. But yeah, man, she's I'm not gonna cuss her, but we have our problems.
Yeah. I mean, at one point, before I had children, I wanted to have loads of children.
Yeah.
And then when I had started to have children, I was like, you know what? I want to keep these numbers lower. How are you with it, man? Do you want the whole tribe, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10?
Nah. Do you know what? I can't lie. I want a boy, innit? I want a son. So until I get a son, I'm gonna keep trying my thing, innit?
Wow, that's the risk, man. You keep going, and next thing you know, you're on like 7.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to try, innit?
Well, you know what? We share one thing, man. We share something in common. We're both of British heritage, but we both have like, I'm Italian, Jamaican, and you're Spanish Jamaican.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean?
Spanish.
Which is an unusual mix.
It is still.
I mean, growing up with that heritage, was it much of a challenge? You know what I mean? You got two crashing of cultures there.
You know where it was? Like, I didn't really know much of my Spanish side. I was always on the yardie side, cause I was obviously raised by my grandma and stuff, you get me? But I used to take advantage of the Spanish side, like trying to move to girls and that. Be like, yo, I'm Spanish and that, you get me? Obviously I can't talk it, but you get me? Tried my thing and it worked. Girls loved it. So
the Spanish side, what is that on your mum's side or your dad's side?
Yeah, no, mum's side, but so I don't taught it to her, you get me? So one of them ones.
So you're not really in touch with the Spanish side?
Nah.
It happens like that sometimes.
I fly out there though, I like
Oh, you've
Spain.
been there?
Yeah. Been Barca store.
Straight, man.
Been Barca store.
Talk to me about Back to Back 2.0, man.
Oof. See that one, yeah? That was the one. That was the one that done crazy numbers, bro. Crazy numbers. Like, I can't lie, I don't even know how man come up with it, you know? I just remember Savage FaceTiming me. He's saying, S, listen to this beat. And he's flipped the phone onto the YouTube thing, innit? I'm saying, yeah, where are you? You know what I mean? So I'm linking you now. Come link me to the gone upstairs, and cause I got a studio upstairs, innit? My house. Gone upstairs, slapped a verse. He's saying, nah, like, can we do back to back, you get me? I said, say nothing. Like, originally, man had bars for the Mad About Bars that we done, yeah? But man, the bars on my Mad About Bars had changed, because those were my original back to back bars. So the back to back 2, those bars that I had should have gone on my Mad About Bars, you get me? Okay. But instead, man, pull it on the track and it got man a little quick 4 milli, you get me? So yeah, man, we just went ham on that. And
numbers on the board.
Numbers, bro. It went stupid. Like, even the other day, I was just chilling. Now I think I was coming back from the hospital with my big bro, and TK must have sent me a WhatsApp message. And the owner of Off-White's all promoting man's thing and that. So I was saying, rah,
major.
It's going places, you get me?
Yeah, straight up.
And I wouldn't think it would have, you get me?
Yeah.
Man, it did.
Because it's grease.
It's grease, blood. Grease, blood. And not one thing was written.
Off the head top, yeah?
Off the head, bro.
Is that the usual strategy? You just go in the booth?
I can't write.
You don't write down?
Like, when I try to, I'll write like 4 bars. And I'll get lost. I'll just look on my phone like, shit.
Straight.
Lost,
it's a talent though, man.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
for sure,
you.
man. I mean, the artists that don't do numbers say, I don't care about the numbers. And then the artists that do numbers, they might say they don't matter. Do you know what I'm saying? So where do you lie on it, man? Like, if your song doesn't do numbers...
I'm not happy. Yeah, I'm straight honest. If my don't do numbers, I know I done something wrong. And I can take that. It's just, I go back to the booth and I make something harder. You get me? Because I've made bangers that have done unbelievable numbers on my ones. You get me? So I don't let it bother me, because I know what I can do, you feel me? That's how it's another L, man. Just take it, come back, get me? So I don't really care about numbers. I don't, as long as my fans enjoy my music and they love it and they appreciate me, I'm happy.
Now the synergy, the connection between you and Sav seems like effortless.
That's my
You've
dog.
made untold songs together.
My dog.
Where does this relationship begin?
Boy, many years ago. Obviously, how we met, can't really explain on camera. But yeah, that's my doggo, man. That's my blood till I die, regardless of whatever happens, any arguments. That's my doggo, right or wrong.
Most hated and most wanted.
Literally, man.
I mean, you're on the most hated side.
Literally.
I mean, break it down, man. Break it down, because I don't feel like you're most hated, man. You're quite loved. People are interested. People are playing the music.
No, you know what it was before the music thing, yeah? Obviously, man, had a little name for myself in the hood. I was just a little to be honest, innit? Like, everybody just...
Maybe a little scoundrel. Let's keep it clean.
Sorry. I was a little ignorant child, and a lot of people didn't like me. You know what I'm saying? So I just stumbled across the most hated thing, and I liked it, because I didn't care that no one didn't like me. Like, I wasn't one of them people who wanted friends or needed friends. Like, I had Savage and I was good kind of thing. You get me? And I just ran with the most hated thing, and then I got it tatted. And then that's when I realised that, raw, it's more than a name, innit? Like, it's actually who I am.
It's a mind state.
Yeah, like, but it's actually who I am kind of thing, you know what I'm trying to say?
But you're open for being most loved as well, though, yeah?
Of course. I'm open for that.
So a joint project, I feel like people would encourage that, you and Sav. You know what I'm saying? Is that anywhere close? Have you spoken about it? Is there a possibility?
We have spoken about it, But for now, I don't think a joint tape will be coming for now. But yeah, in the future, definitely. Definitely, cause me and Sav got unbelievable tunes in the locker. Unbelievable. Like there's all a Mammy Part 3 and that. And there's crazy tunes, man. Crazy tunes. But yeah, in the future, definitely, man. Definitely.
What's your biggest challenge that you've faced within music so far?
My biggest challenge, I think it was dropping Fake Love, you know, my first singing track. I was scared, like people were just gonna laugh at me. You get me? I was, and obviously what I was rapping about and singing about is obviously about my BM and my life and so I didn't think people would take to it, like, but the reaction that man got from many people was unbelievable. Like there was a lot of men who are going through what man's going through with their BMs and that, you get me? And they rocked with it and it done well, so
straight up.
I thought that was my biggest challenge still. Even in the video and that, you can see in my face, like I didn't look comfortable singing and that, you get me? But yeah, now I'm cool, but yeah, that was my biggest challenge still.
So Fake Love, man, you really somewhat compromised, you know what I mean? Went in a different direction.
Literally, I didn't even want to do it, you know. No cap. TK and Skills, they put it on me, bro. They was like, bro, he said, do it, like it's gonna stretch your fan base, you get me? He said, do it, like tell them your pain. So I done it. JB made the beat, and yeah, he wrapped it up.
But there's one thing compromise, and there's another thing putting your heart on your sleeve.
Yeah, literally.
Putting your emotions, your personal business out there.
Literally, that's what I was scared of as well.
Yeah, that was the scary part. Yeah,
man. Cause obviously in the video, I had like little pictures of my daughter and stuff and that. And at the time, I wasn't thinking about all like the little dumb fans trying to cuss my child and do you know what I'm saying? And yeah, man. But dealt with it. And, you know what I'm saying?
Do you read YouTube comments? Or is that something you... Oh, you do?
Of course.
You say, of course, there's a lot of artists that do not care, do not read. You do, yeah?
Yeah. Come on, they're my fans and haters. I have to hear what they're saying.
So how do you feed that back into your artistry?
Well, I feed off hate. I live off hate, you get me? So anything hateful and that, I just laugh. Like, I love it. But all the good comments and that, I take them in 100%. Like my fans know, like I got a strong connection with my fans, you get me? Like any of my fans can tell you, like I'll do anything for my fans, you feel me? And the way man show love to them and the way they show love to me is mad. But the hate is don't bother me, man. Just feed off of it.
So talk to me about the place you grew up in West London, East Acton.
East Acton, man. Yeah, man. Ercombe Street. So I was born and raised. I was born in Queen Charlotte's Hospital. This is East Acton, innit? Yeah. And yeah, man, it's the slums.
It's a place projects. Like people that are from like North London and East London. It just seems way over there. Acton to me seems like a place you only go to if you're specifically going there for something. You know what I'm saying?
Boy, I'll tell you this: you can't come East Acton or Acton if you ain't coming for nothing. That's a fact. That's a fact. Like I can't lie, I've been to the hood for a minute, so I don't know what it is like now.
So you've totally moved out there.
Yeah, man. I don't care about the hood no more, bro. Cause the hood didn't care about me. You know what I'm saying? So
you know you got them brazen people sometimes like I can go back to my ends. I want to be in my ends all the time.
I go back to my ends. I go back to my ends. People tell me I can't come to the hood. I go back to the ends. I was in the hood last night. I think it was like a year ago. It's the anniversary of my house got shot at. So I took my brethren to go see my yard last night on the way back from somewhere. So I was in the hood. I see a couple people. They ain't saying nothing. Going back to all I hear, innit? People see me, don't do nothing. So it's just a myth, man. Real rap. Just a myth,
maddest
man.
Thing.
Literally, bro. But yeah, man.
So Mammy, the remix. Aside from being a song which has got you decent views, decent streams and decent numbers, it was a talking point because of the features on there and the two females in particular. And it's brought up the talking point like why there aren't many more females in drill.
Yo, female drill rappers are cold. You see who's the coldest female drill rapper right now?
Go on, tell us.
Shabo.
Ah.
No one can tell me different. Have you
heard
the hardest bars?
Man. Yeah, of course I have, man.
Hey, see when you watch this, I'm getting you in the booth.
Girl like Shabo.
She's hard, bro.
Yeah.
She's hard, bro. But no, they're hard. They're hard. And Abigail and Vanessa, they're sick. They're sick, like, and they're gonna go places still.
Did you see many of the comments about, you know what I mean? There was a lot of positive comments still.
There was a lot of positive comments. There was still, but at the same time there was a lot of negative. But that was expected, you get me? From the heat that they had kind of thing. You know what I'm trying to say? But no, they're dogs, man. They're cool, man.
So you're encouraging more female
artists?
Of
course. Listen, there's room for everyone in the game, fam. Man can't be sexist and them things there. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, anyone can make it, bro. anyone, like even what's her name, like Miss La Familia. I say she just recently come on the scene with bangers, and I always see her in America doing the mad thing and that. Like, you know what I'm trying to say, it just proves any female can make it, bro. No cap.
Straight up.
Literally, man.
I mean, what are some of your long-term goals music-wise? Have you been thinking of those things?
A long time ago I did. Now I take every day as it comes. It's like if I think, it's like, cool, you see me? If I think too hard about where I want to be, yeah, I'll start to overthink, and then I'll start trying to work too hard, and I'll start messing things up. You know what I'm trying to say? So it's like I set little targets at a time. So yeah, man, but let me just say this, in the future, I want to be at the very top of my game. I want to make sure my label's proper up and running, like my own label. And I don't want to be in the UK. So yeah, I give myself 3 years.
So talking about labels, you've signed to Disturb in London.
Yeah.
You got Tiny Temper at the helm.
Yeah.
Was it an easy choice? Because when you're an artist on the underground that's cooking up, boiling, making numbers, doing numbers, you know what I mean? You got the streets on lock and that. You get the labels clamoring. How did you make that decision in which label you wanted to sign with?
You know, it was the realness that they showed me. Like, I've been to a lot of labels, sat down with a lot of people, and everyone just said the same goddamn thing, and it was jarring. And then I met Dummy, and he showed me nothing but realness. Like, there was none of this fake talk, there was none of this, like, it was just real with it. And I talked to him. You get me? And yeah, man, it was an easy choice from there. And I trust the decision.
Talk to us about Pirate Swing, man.
Yeah, no, Pirate Swing. Obviously, I got a little dance, like all my videos are pirate.
No, you're definitely the dancer still. You know what I'm saying?
I try. But yeah, man, it's Pirate Swing, and I flick my shoulders, innit? And then I remember I was at my house, and I was just playing around in the studio, and I actually sent this a snap to my security chips. I'm saying, what do you think of this? Like, he's saying, yeah, make it into a tune, innit? So I did, sent it him again, and he said, fire. I said, say nothing, sent it to TK and Skills. They sent it over to Dummy and that, and I was like, yeah, can we work on it? And then we worked on it and got it out there, yeah, man. But yeah, man, it's Pirate Swing.
Catch S1, you know, doing a Pirate Swing at a dance near you, at a festival near you.
Anywhere you see me, I'm gonna be Pirate Swinging, boy.
Trust me.
Literally.
Hey, the future's bright, man.
I'm praying. I'm
yeah,
praying,
man. We've had a nice conversation today.
I've enjoyed
I feel like this needs to be the first of a few. You know what I'm saying, man? I want to see the thing rising in 2020.
Thank you. You too, my bro, man. You too, man.
SK Vibemaker.